Hello. Why you are not taking the classes, boy? Hello, hello. Very good morning. Very good morning. Why you are not taking classes? You should be taking classes. Ah, yeah. Okay. I am asking why you are not taking classes. आप classes क्यों नहीं ले रहे? कोई problem है क्या? Oh, that's right. Yeah. So in today's class, we are going to talk about self-management skills. Okay. Self-management skills are those characteristics. Characteristics means the features that help an employee to feel and be more productive in the workplace. Means to give a better productivity, a better working, good response, good result, good outcome. For that we need self-management skills like a proper routine, a schedule, a working, good handwriting, good walking. If all these things are being done properly, then your self-management skills are managed. And unbalanced or without any management, we are not going to get a good productivity or a good result or a good outcome. So, self-management skills help an employee communicate and interact efficiently with the fellow workers as I'm doing now here, supervisors, and even customers also. Like I'm doing a collaboration, a conversation with you in the live conference, that is also a type of self-management skill only. Skill means one of the talents, one of the thing which you know properly how to operate it or how to work on that. Like this is one of your skill we can take for example if anybody knows how to ride the bike or how to ride a bicycle or how to drive a car. So this is one of your skill, one of your talents. So the session first regarding self-management skills we are going to start here. The very first, to apply stress management techniques. How we can manage the stress. There are different techniques for that and we are going to read about them. The very first, the meaning and importance of stress management. What is the meaning of stress management and what is its importance? We are going to talk about that. Stress. What is stress? Stress is basically the tension or anxiety caused by any sort of pressure in everyday life. The ability to handle or minimize the physical and emotional effects of such anxiety is known as one's stress management skills. Okay, the ability to handle or minimize the physical or emotional effects of anxiety. Anxiety means the worry is called as one's stress management skills. Stress management skills. Okay, stress produces numerous physical and mental symptoms. Symptoms means signs which vary according to each individual's situational factors. These, in, these can include physical health, as the depression. The process of stress management is named as one of the keys to a happy and successful life in modern society. Although life provides numerous demands that can prove difficult to handle, stress management provides a number of ways to manage anxiety and maintain overall well-being. So how the stress can be managed, we are going to talk about that and what are its symptoms if you are having a stress. So there may be physical or emotional factors and what are the signs you are going to see in that or the symptoms. Actually the word symptom means the signs only. Okay. So stress can affect all aspects of your life, including your emotions, your behavior, thinking ability, and physical health. No part of the body is immune. Immune means protective. But because people handle stress differently, symptoms of stress can vary. Symptoms can be a vague and may be same as those caused by medical conditions. So, it is important to discuss them with your doctor. You may experience any of the following symptoms of stress we are going to talk about. And the firstly we talk about emotional symptoms of stress. What are they including? First, becoming easily agitated. frustrated and moody, feeling overwhelmed like you are losing control or you need to take control, having difficulty in relaxing and quieting your mind. Feeling bad about yourself means having a low self esteem, lonely, worthless. Worthless means of no importance, and depressed, avoiding others. And what are these are all the emotional symptoms. The five symptoms which we talked, these are emotional symptoms. Next, we are going to talk about the physical symptoms of stress. The very first is low energy. Second is headaches. What is the very first? Low energy levels. Second is headache. Third, upset stomach, including diarrhea, constipation, and nausea. Fourth one, aches, pains, and tense muscles, chest pain and rapid heartbeat, frequent colds and infections, loss of sexual desire or ability, nervousness and shaking, ringing in the ear, cold or sweaty hands and feet, dry mouth and difficulty in swallowing, clenched jaw and grinding teeth. Clenched jaw and grinding teeth means कस के ऐसे मतलब we do ना, we smash our teeth. So that is what grinding teeth. Cognitive symptoms of stress. First one, constant worrying, racing thoughts, forgetfulness and disorganization, inability to focus, poor judgment, being pessimistic or seeing only the negative side. The last one is behavioral symptoms of stress. First, change in appetite, either not eating or eating too much, procrastinating and avoiding responsibilities, increased use of alcohol, drugs, or cigarettes, exhibiting more nervous behaviors such as nail biting, fisting, and pacing. So these are the various stresses symptoms that can be seen in a person. Like very first we read about what? We read about emotional symptoms, then the physical symptoms. After that, cognitive symptoms, then behavioral symptoms, means changes in the behavior, talking manner. Now, we are going to talk about some of the techniques. After this stress, the symptoms of the stress, we will talk about the techniques, how these can be managed. Stress management techniques, the methods means people can learn to manage stress and lead happier, healthier lives. Here are some tips to help you keep stress at bay. The very first, keep a positive attitude. Second one, accept that there are events that you cannot control. Next, be assertive instead of aggressive. Assert your feelings, opinions, or beliefs instead of becoming angry, defensive, or passive. Learn and practice relaxation techniques. Try meditation, yoga, exercise regularly. Your body can fight stress better when it is fit. Eat healthy and well balanced meals. Learn to manage your time more efficiently. Set limits appropriately and learn to say no to requests that would create excessive stress in your life. Make time for hobbies, interest, and relaxation. Get enough rest and sleep. Your body needs time to recover from stressful events. Don't rely on alcohol, drugs, or compulsive behaviors to reduce stress. Seek out social support. Spend enough time with those you enjoy. Seek treatment with a psychologist or other mental health professional trained in stress management or biofeedback techniques to learn healthy ways of dealing with the stress in your life. So if you are not having a stress management, you cannot work on a particular plan. You cannot implement your plans on that. Okay, and how it can be managed, the very first point we read, that is the keeping a positive attitude. If you are having a positive attitude, you can be having a higher esteem, higher self-esteem, confidence in your words will be stronger, and whatever you do, you will be having a confidence in that thing. But if you are in a stress, you cannot concentrate on that particular thing. Your mind will be running here and there. You cannot make it fixed or concentrated at one particular work. So the stress management is very much important, and this can be reduced by also talking to others with whom you feel good. Okay, so these are the different things which were related to the stress management skills. The very first, we cleared about the symptoms that are related to the stress, what symptoms can be seen, and the techniques that can be used for handling the stress. And that technique is so called uh, stress management skill. The technique which we are using here, which we read in these all points, that are called stress management skills. And after the reading of this, on the basis of this reading, I'm going to provide you some exercise work, that is the question and answers that you are going to do. Okay? The very first question is that answer the following questions, and all the answers you will get on the basis of our reading. And this thing I will send you in the form of video and PDF also, so that you can go through the reading at your home and you can understand it better. If then also any problem comes, you are not getting understood, or any problem in writing any answer, then we will work here. That's why we are getting joined here. Okay. Okay, so I hope so you understood somewhat about self-management skills. Little information you got about this, and this was our session first regarding this topic. And when we will have our next live class, we will have the session 2, and in that we are going to talk about how to demonstrate the ability to work. Means how you can represent your work in a more effective and attractive way. Because if the presentation of the work is not good, then also it is not going to make a good outcome, good result you are not going to get. So for that we need to represent the data or the information what we are having in a very effective and attractive way, because it makes us a good communicator and increases the stress management skill in us. So hopefully nobody's having any other doubts here. If you have any questions or doubts, you can text me or you can ask me now. Okay. Then everyone have a very good day. Take care of yourself, and bye everyone. Have a very good day. Bye everyone.